Start. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's working.
Fucking cringe.
I hope it's working. Hey, it looks like we're working. And
We're live.
But I can't. I'm gonna have to get used to YouTube. This YouTube shit is really weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to episode 1 of Otaku Hell. Today's discussions will be primarily about Attack on Titan Chapter 139 in a series discussion. We will also be going over My Hero Academia Season 5 and Chapter 307 and 308. And then we're going to end with some what we're currently reading, what we're currently watching, and of course chat discussion. So without further ado, we are joined by our peoples. We'll start with top Jimmy. You go down, and then Alicia, then Zach. You guys can introduce yourselves.
I am Jimmy. I am currently on hiatus from streaming and YouTube content, but yeah, I'm here to make sure that you guys know that you're weebs.
Okay, and you froze. That was wonderful. Thank you, Jimmy.
Fantastic. Thank you. Very cool.
Allie.
Hi, yeah, I'm Alicia. I don't stream or anything. Might do at some point in the future. No plans on it at the moment. But yeah.
Okay, and Zeke.
My name's Zach. I'm just a friend who likes to talk about all this nerd shit.
Hey, and that is our crew for today. And we're going to go ahead and get started on our discussion for the first session is Attack on Titan. As a series, as a whole, to be honest. And Chapter 139, whatever. I don't know. Let's just get a round of, I guess, what we'll do here. Start with me, and the order will go me, Jimmy, Alicia, Zach for future reference. How does that work?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Just to make it easier. Okay, so thoughts on Chapter 139. Let's actually start with Jimmy and go from there.
It didn't break lore. It was a good ending.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't astronomical. I was hoping for Giga Chad Aaron use the Warhammer Titan to always be in paradise, and then goes and touches his child with his Thora, and then commenced the rumbling. And I wanted the ending because Isayama fucking teased that panel in 2018.
Yeah.
The one with it showed a long-haired man holding the baby. Said, "You are free."
Yeah.
I expected that to be the last line. Okay, so he's going to touch the new Beast Titan because Zeke died.
Yeah.
Come into contact with the Royal Titan, and just finish the rumbling, and that's the end of the series.
Well, that was when Isama initially said, "Hey, the ending is decided," right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay, Alicia.
That was my theory,
sorry.
but okay.
No, sorry. Okay, Alicia.
I'm done. We'll continue later.
Okay, Alicia.
Yeah, so obviously I read it from start to finish, and by the time I was coming up towards the end of it, 139 had, so I got a clean run of it, and I found 139 and even just the last couple of chapters running up into the ending, I found it very anticlimactic. I was expecting something more. Yeah, I actually, with what Jimmy said about Aaron and Historia having a kid, for whatever reason, I never even thought of that as a possibility. Since obviously, they had said that she had had her kid with, some normal person. So I just took that as a word, and I never even thought about
Gotcha.
him and Historia. But yeah, no, it rounded it all up, but I was just expecting something more, really.
Okay. I mean, I definitely get that. That's pretty much how I felt about it. It felt like it. I don't know. It just felt like there was something more. It didn't, like Jimmy said, it tied up all the loose ends. There was nothing lore breaking. There was nothing wrong with the final chapter. Yeah. But at the same time, I was expecting more. So I feel the same. What about you, Zach?
I mean, I thought it wrapped up everything nice. I mean, it wasn't a bad ending. It wasn't like my ideal ending would have been the same thing as Jimmy's.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was fine with how it ended.
It wasn't like a Demon Slayer ending. Wait, Alicia, have you read Demon Slayer yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay, did we spoil the ending for you then? I know we were talking about it in the chat.
No, you didn't say anything.
Okay, good. Because I thought I said something in the chat and I didn't realize you haven't read it, but I'll stop on that. Okay, so now for the star of this session, actually, Alicia read all of Attack on Titan in one go. And like Jimmy was saying earlier, she's probably like the first person to read Attack on Titan for the first time and read it all the way. In, like you read it in one sitting.
Yeah, pretty much.
100.
I woke up, I read Attack on Titan, I read it when I had free time, I went to bed.
Okay,
I
so
woke up the next day and I started reading Attack on Titan.
yeah, okay, cool. So you read it all in one go pretty much, and so that's what I want to talk about as someone who, you know, Attack on Titan's pretty critically acclaimed. It's very loved by its fans. A lot of extreme people, a lot of extreme fans out there with certain opinions, like Aaron did nothing wrong, those kind of things.
Because he didn't.
I mean, did he though?
But as you should take us into your mind as a new reader, brand new to the series, beginning to end. What was it like? What was your journey through Attack on Titan?
Yeah, so the first couple of chapters, it took me a little bit to get into it, but I knew how highly acclaimed it was. I knew how much people liked it, so I knew. Just pretty much, I'm the same way with that. With whenever I start anything, the first little bit, it's like I'd be giving out, I'd be saying one thing or another, and then just all of a sudden, I was just hooked. And like it's honestly probably like it's up there for me now. And I haven't read or watched too much over the last number of years, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. But the only thing, and when I was talking to Jimmy about it, like it makes sense where it all turned, but it just like that just seemed to just go downhill. Not as in, you know, like quality or anything, but just the story just seemed to do a whole 180.
Okay.
All of a sudden, and you know, like the whole thing with Aaron's arc. You know, and him being like, you know, like being this good guy, you know, like doing all these things, trying to save the world, yada yada yada, and then all of a sudden this like villainous kind of persona. But then Jimmy was saying about how when he kissed Astoria's hand, and that awoke the founding Titan within him, and then, you know, obviously he would have seen with the Attack Titan, would have seen like the future and everything that was to come, and knew that he couldn't stop it. So with that in mind, I was like, okay, right, yeah, but it just, that kind of like surprised me a bit. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed the whole lot of it, but I don't think I enjoyed the Marley arc as much as I did the first half. Because I really liked Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, and then to see this like this fall of his character, like it all makes sense. But, you know, like I was rooting for him for so long because, you know, like this happened, that happened, and all these things happened to him.
Yeah.
But then realizing that, you know, like he caused it all himself. So.
Yeah.
But, and like, cause especially like when it came out, you know, that like Rainer and Bertold did what they did, and I was really mad about that. But then I think at the end, like Rainer is like probably one of my favorite characters, and I just feel so bad for them. You know, because like they were just doing what they were told. They were just doing what they were indoctrinated to do.
Yeah.
But, you know, like my opinions on the characters almost between those who were in Paradis and those who were in Marley almost reversed from start to end, because when all the other information came out. But like I'd say definitely like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 for me.
Alright.
I'm gonna be starting into watching it now soon. Jimmy wants me to wait for him, but I might just watch it anyway, and we can rewatch it when he gets here.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
Okay, what about what was your, like, some of your, like, I think you were saying how in the very beginning and the very end, the two major arcs with your favorite characters kind of swapping. Who were your favorite characters for the first half, and who were your favorite characters for the second half?
For the first half, definitely. Now, is it pronounced Mikasa or Mikasa, or how do you pronounce her name?
Mikasa.
Mikasa.
Mikasa. It's
That's since obviously I've only read it, so
no, I'm
the
pretty
way I pronounce the characters in my head might be slightly different. No, she's remained throughout because obviously, like, all of the good Eldians on Paradis were actually good people, you know, like, and they never actually made any of the Eldians out to be bad people.
Yeah.
So, like, the only person, like, so I would like the first half, probably herself.
Excuse me.
I still really like Levi. Is it Hange or Hange? How do you pronounce her name?
Hange? I heard Hongi. Hongi or whatever. It's Hongi.
Hongi.
Yeah, it's like Hongi. Hongi.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
don't worry.
Hangi.
I pronounce when I was
It's
reading
so-
it because I read it first. I pronounce it Hange.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I
But
didn't-
then the manga in the anime, it's Hanji.
Hanji. Which
Yeah,
makes sense. Which honestly, and as I don't know, it's just I think Hanji was my favorite character throughout the entire thing. As the second I met Hanji till the very end.
Absolutely.
What about that was the beginning.
Like she did the Armin challenge.
I can't believe she did the Armin challenge.
No, stop
She
it.
just straight up went up there and she did the Armin
Like,
challenge.
oh, you're coming up to the Armin challenge, and I forgot what he said.
Bro,
And it was only afterwards
bro.
when he said it again. I was like, oh my god, no.
bro,
No, I
Hange
love
did the Armin challenge.
Oh my fucking. Oh, so what was your for the second? That was the first half. What were the second half favorite characters?
Reiner.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I definitely hated
Such
Reiner
a huge
at first.
redemption arc when you found out about everything before and how they were brought up.
Yeah, Bertold, whatever, Bertold.
Yeah. For sure.
I definitely.
The end, because at the end of the day, Annie did what the fuck she wanted. She didn't care about any of this stuff. Annie just did what the fuck Annie wanted. And, like, I can stand behind that.
I feel I don't know Annie coming back to me. It just took so long for her to come back that when she came back, I didn't give a fuck anymore. In my
It's like,
opinion.
oh, hey, you're here too.
Yeah, I honestly didn't give a fuck.
I mean, the only reason she came back
Yeah.
anyways is because she was a Titan. They
Yeah.
needed her for the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think. So what was?
Because the only people, the only thing really is say, like, Aaron kind of went down in my opinions, and Reiner went up. They were kind of like the two main things, because honestly, I didn't really care too much about Bertold. You know, like, he was there, he was important, but, you know, he was pretty meh as a character, I found.
He was a side character.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
That was it.
What about like? What was your favorite? What was like the biggest like plot twist? What were the biggest like holy shit moments for the series? That was your first time reading it all the way through. There must have been a few because there was a few for me.
Really, the main thing for me was Aaron going on the offensive.
Okay.
That for me
Attack
was
on
kind of
Aaron.
the
Pointing across the
biggest thing
ocean.
Sorry.
Pointing across the ocean. Our enemies are over there.
Yeah. Oh, I know there were a couple other things.
What about
Jimmy?
Bertold and Reiner revealing? Did you
Dude,
really?
she was
When
so
it
pissed when it
I didn't
happened.
think they were being serious. I thought they were joking for the armor. But then when they were serious, I was kind of like, wait, what?
That was for me. That was the biggest holy fucking shit moment of the series.
You see, so I didn't take them seriously at the start, so that's why. So like when it turned out to be true, I was like, oh wait, what? That finding out that they basically fed Marco to the Titans to get away.
That hurt me. Cause I watched that. I was watching the anime of Susanna, and I just watched that, and that hurt to watch.
Because
Marco
like,
did
Marco
nothing
was
wrong. He's perfect.
no,
Then he
Marco
just grabbed
did
Marco.
nothing wrong. That and I had another one in my head a second ago.
I think what the biggest
Finding out the whole thing about finding out that Aaron, as we were saying before we came on, that he set the Titan amongst his own mother.
Yeah,
When that was in the first half, when that was his reasoning for going into the Survey Corps, for doing all these things, you know, to get revenge on the Titans for what they did to his family and his village or his city, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But then to find out that he did that himself.
To be fair, the Titans did do it to him.
Yeah, but
He was not a Titan at the time.
What was that,
the big
Zach?
thing for me as well,
What?
finding out Sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Zach. What were you saying?
Said modern problems require modern solutions.
That's right.
Let's go ahead, Alicia.
Would it be past problems require present solutions?
Alicia, what were you saying?
Finding out that the Titans were actually humans and how the pure Titans came to be
Yeah.
on Paradis. That for me, was another kind of like big thing.
My biggest thing about it's Isama, right? It's Isama.
Isayama.
Isayama. I don't. Is that Isayama?
Isayama.
Isayama. The I don't care for the ending too much. Like Alicia said, I was kind of let down. To me, the biggest thing about Isayama's writing style is kind of like the anti-Araki. Not really the anti-Araki. No, yeah, definitely. Because he never forgets anything. He just doesn't. Everything that he has put in since chapter 1 gets referenced multiple times in later chapters. Like...
Oh, you mean like Goda?
Goda?
Honestly,
God
like...
Oda?
What?
God Oda.
Oh, you're talking about that shitty One Piece author? Anyway, Jimmy?
Just talking about, consistent storytelling. Like, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is the only other one that had, like, that level of consistency, where everything was relevant up until the end.
Yep. I think like
never broke the lore.
It definitely rivals.
There were no fillers.
There was nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like this is the closest to Attack on Titan that there could possibly be for short, quote unquote, and consistent stories. In my opinion, because like especially when they referenced the Titans that they show in the first chapter that are invading. And then when they show the flashback of, like, Grisha or whatever, and they're, like, shoving people over the edge and turning them into Titans and shit, and those people, like, have the same thing. I recognize them as part of, like, the little revolutionaries or whatever the fuck they were. And I recognize them. I'm like, holy shit, those are the same fucking people that end up here. And, like, I feel like that's the kind of thing that's what I like. I like short, consistent stories. That's part of why I like Fullmetal Alchemist Brother...
I was gonna say, yeah, but you could really see that his art did improve over time.
Oh my god.
Oh, absolutely.
No, okay. It's like JoJo's. It starts out so fucking rough. Like, even going back to read... Even part 4. Some of part 4, the very beginning of part 4 is very rough. Because I was reading it because Jimmy got an extra copy of part 4, book 1. And he sent that out to me. And as I was...
3 style Josuke.
It was just, where was it? I was looking at something, like, you can tell in the very beginning.
I'm pretty sure it's when he got mad about his hair, and you just see him just, like, wide.
Yeah, this right here, like, some of these fucking, like, some of it's really, like, good, but some of it's, like, really bad, and I'm like, holy shit, how did I read this the first time? But it gets better with time.
But you were also transitioning from part 3 into part 4.
Yeah.
Like, Josuke lost at least 100 pounds in between the process of, like, the entire part.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because he went from to, like, just slender people. I'm sure it was very difficult for Araki. From parts 1 to 3.
Jotaro, too. Just
Don't even talk to me about
lost those games.
Yeah, it was just
They
a
did
lot.
my boy dirty with that.
Anyway, so back on topic. Definitely the art, it did improve. It was really, that's why I delayed Attack on Titan for so long, and JoJo's is because the art was so ugly. I didn't like it. But now
like that panel with Yelena looking down on Armin like.
Oh yeah, I have that saved on my phone. I have that.
I took a picture and I sent that to Jimmy, and it's kind of like, I see this panel.
I love that.
I'm pretty
panel.
sure it's used as a meme format.
Oh yeah, no, I love that.
Density.
I love that one.
I hated her so much.
But
that's the point. She's a fanatic.
I to reach into my phone.
No,
and just
fuck. I don't remember his fucking name anymore. Who was the other fanatic? The dude. Flock! Fuck Flock!
Yeah, Flock.
Fuck Flock!
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Fuck Flock! I fucking hate
they're both
Flock.
just like, dude, they just Jaeger brothers. Just God, I just love the Jaegers so much.
Anyway, I wanted to piggybacking off of what was said earlier. Give me one sec. Piggybacking of what was said earlier with favorite characters. I want to see everyone else's. Jimmy, you go first. Favorite characters from we'll call it part 1 and part 2 of Attack on Titan.
Hanji. It's all Hanji show.
Just Hanji?
It's all Hanji.
I mean, that's
okay.
same.
So Erwin obviously was my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Just the first part, because he genuinely just had a sense of, he was regal. Like,
yeah.
He purely cared about.
I was surprised when they killed him
humanity.
off. I was like genuinely surprised. Like I was sad. That was awful. I'm like, oh, cool.
The most powerful part of the pre-Marley was him slapping away the serum.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, there's nothing left for me to do. I did my job.
I think
Erwin and Hanji definitely, I think, pulled the story for me for the most part.
And I like, actually, now that you mention it, I didn't think about it until now. I love their parallel of heaven or the afterlife that they do a lot. When they die and they go and they see their friends and other people who have fallen.
In the paths.
I love that. That's actually some of my favorite parts of the manga, especially at the end with Levi.
I was literally about to say that as well.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That's the best panel in the final chapter.
Yeah, I
fully agree.
Let me actually see if I can. What was that? Attack on Titan. But I feel like that's like when they first show. Oh, because they do the same thing with Hanji, right? When Hanji does the Armin challenge, she gets a afterlife. She gets an afterlife panel. I want to see where's Levi here. Levi. There's Mikasa holding Eren's head. No one's a Titan anymore. Yeah, right here. Let me save this.
She kissed his severed head.
Yeah, the carrying the severed head thing was like, I get it. Like,
I mean, to be fair, she was standing inside of his, Titan mouth.
Let me see if I can bring it
holding his severed head.
No.
After she killed.
Yeah, no. This panel.
It's weird. The whole thing is weird.
But yeah, no, that panel that I'm looking at now.
That was the first, very much outward display of affection that she had given him.
Oh, no. She basically did the whole confession thing whenever, that panel right there.
Yeah, no, that, honestly, that right there, I think you're right. That's my favorite panel, I think, from almost the whole series. That final panel, that's after everything Levi. Fuck, I don't know how Levi's still fucking alive.
Of Levi's arc. He did it.
He fucking did it.
Titans.
Well, see, that moment, I think, is one of my favorites, but the actual panel for me that's the best is him holding up the salute.
Oh, yeah.
Because he didn't do it. That was the only time he did it.
I feel... Yeah, no, definitely. That's right. What about second half of the story, Jimmy? Favorite characters? Just Hanji?
Ooh. Actually, no. God, I can't think of his name right now. Little blonde fucker.
Armin?
No, not Armin.
The one who inherited the Jaws type.
The jaw.
Oh, Falco?
Falco, yes.
That one.
Honestly, Falco's character arc is actually beautiful because...
Okay, how do we feel about Gabby?
He starts as someone with his personal goals. He wants to protect Gabby. Yeah, and that's pretty much what he does. It's just like The Last of Us Titan edition all the way up to the fucking end.
But how do you feel about Gabby? How does everyone collectively feel about Gabby?
Fuck Gabby.
Fuck.
Gabby is literally a parallel of Eren.
That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel about Gabby's character. Was very much parallel of Eren.
She is. That's so much more insufferable.
Well,
that's the point. They don't give you the insights on Gabby.
Yeah, but the thing is, now, do you think she was justified to shoot Sasha? Was that justified?
Absolutely. She's brainwashed. You don't know better.
Exactly. So
Sasha was a soldier that invaded her land and killed people in front of her.
When you say Eren did nothing wrong, did the Marlians also do nothing wrong?
From their point of view, yes.
From their point of view, no, they did not.
Okay. So let's get. We're saving that for the final. We're saving the did Aaron do anything wrong for the final. Zach, favorite characters from part 1 and part 2.
So for me, I don't know that I can really choose from part 1 and part 2, but I do have a few like overall that I just really enjoy, and like one of them is Monkey.
Oh, Monkey! It's fucking Zeke.
I do really like Monkey, and then I like Aaron as well. Overall as a character, I probably just the Jaeger brothers.
Okay, kind of cringe, kind of. Okay, Flock. Okay, what about anyone else from like what? Come on, fucking Connie, Sasha, any of the fucking.
Okay, Connie was such a shit character. His job was to be stupid.
So other than the Jaeger brothers, Rhina, he's probably one of mine.
Reiner?
Exactly, Reiner was the best written character.
Reiner, honestly,
It's Rhina.
Yeah.
It's Rhina?
It's Reiner.
They really say Rhina in all the show and everything.
Oh, whatever. It isn't
just like how Erwin somehow has a V in it.
Evan?
Yeah.
Irvin.
Anyway, but I think Reiner is definitely. I think, like you said, one probably the best written character of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, listen, me saying Rhina is like you saying lover and whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
Lover.
Love lover. That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Penny.
It's La Brava, bro.
Love Brava, Jesus. Love Lover, and what was the other one? Love Lover and what was it?
Cammy.
Oh, Kemi! That's right. It was Kemi. I forgot about
Jesus.
That was fucking.
I
great.
did too.
Yeah.
I want to continue forgetting it.
Yeah.
That's so cringe, bro.
But okay, fine. We'll come back to the final discussion here as we are hitting about almost the 30-minute mark. This one probably take a while. Going to everyone, starting with Jimmy. Do you think Aaron did anything wrong?
Okay, so like
not from his point of view. Objectively. Objectively. Okay, objectively, did Aaron do anything wrong?
I think Aaron was literally high on the most powerful drug possible. Like literally, he took the founding Titan is literally an edible. And it didn't hit until he kissed Historia's hand.
I can relate to that so much right now.
Like straight up. The founding Titan is literally like that edible that just didn't kick in for 5 fucking years, and all of a sudden it's like, I know everything.
But
like eyes just fucking like.
Why didn't it happen when she put her hand on his back before?
No idea.
Reasons.
Yes, plot.
Because anytime after that, whenever he touched anybody with royal blood, whenever he touched Zeke, it worked.
Oh, he never touched Zeke until the final chapter. They purposely kept their, they did not touch. They even addressed it like it's best we don't touch right now.
Every time after that, it just worked. But why didn't it work before? Was it because she touched him and he didn't touch her? Like, I don't see how that would make a difference.
I feel like a lot of it's probably with the mental blocks, like how he did not remember that he literally ate his dad.
True. Yeah, that was that was the other one. That was one of the not really plot twists, but that one shocked me. That was one of the moments that shocked me. I was like, holy fuck.
I expected that he had been eaten by a Titan, but I didn't think that the Titan was
Aaron.
Okay, so did he do anything wrong?
Yeah.
I think he was literally just high.
Okay, but that yes or no? Did Aaron do anything wrong, objectively?
Yes. And he even admits that he would have done it anyways.
Okay.
There's a panel of him saying, yeah, no, I would have done this anyways.
That was in the final chapter,
even if I didn't know. It's in the final chapter.
Is there one? I thought it was 130.
Was he?
It's whenever he was talking to Armin.
Oh yeah, when they're in the Founding Titan.
Which one? When they're kids or when they're out of that?
I think it's like after the lava river. It's I would have done it anyways.
Lava River. Give me a sec. I just want to see because I actually for some reason I had a case of speed reader, so I don't remember.
Ew.
Every day of your life, Taylor.
That's right. Even after taking the power that rivaled God, she continued to submit, killed her father. Okay, the founder Ymir. I couldn't look any deeper. The founder Ymir's heart. She waited 2,000 years. The person was Mikasa.
Here, I've got a picture here. I can send it to you if you want.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, I sent her the panel. Like,
Yeah.
Send me.
I'll send it into the Otaku Hell.
look, he knew he was wrong. He just didn't give a fuck.
Checking.
That's gone through there now to the chat.
Oh, that's when he has longer hair. So I'm assuming.
It might have been towards the end. Oh yeah, it was after Armin's like, "Did you have to go so far?" He's like, "Yeah, I would have done it anyways, dude."
Okay, yeah, I see it here. Here we go. Even if I wasn't aware of how this would all end with you guys stopping me, I still would have reduced everything in this world to dust. I've annihilated most of the forest. In a few days, this land will be filled with insects that have grown on the fat of carrion. I wanted to turn all the earth into a brand new land.
Literally, he just wanted to do it, and he didn't care if you.
So he doesn't give a shit.
So Aaron is based.
Okay, but he did something wrong, as you said. You said yes, he did
Oh
something.
he knows he did something wrong. But
Okay.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, cool. Okay, I just want to hear that. Okay, Alicia, in your own words, do you objectively
I pretty
think?
much be on par with Jimmy there. Like, it's like, even if he wanted to protect his friends and the people of Paradise, like, his whole thing in the first part was that, say, like, with the whole thing with his mom being eaten and all people, these innocent people that got hurt, and his whole thing going into the Survey Corps was to, you know, to stop these things happening, protect the innocent people, and, like, okay, starting the rumbling to, you know, go destroy the Marley troops, one thing, but then setting it out on the innocent people, the Eldians of, and everybody else in the world. It's just, it can't be justified. And as
Zach smiled.
Just wait until I justify
You
it.
would do this anyway, and it's not just the founding Titan made him do it. And, you know, this was his destiny, and he could not change it.
And I'm gonna do mine before Zach, actually, because Zach's gonna be the. Because look at Zach over there. So I'm on par with Jimmy and Alicia here. My feelings of it is, I feel like I would lean closer to Zach until the final chapter, until Eren controlled the Titan to kill his own mom. Up until that part, I feel like some of it was justifiable. But until the whole reason he literally set off on this revenge path, he started himself. So like there was something there, and now it's gone for being justifiable. And like Jimmy said, he knows he fucked up. He knows he did something wrong. But he doesn't give a fuck because he wanted to do what he needed to do to make sure his friends will have a good life. Whether or not it was bad or good. So, hey Zach, so do you objectively think that Eren did anything wrong?
He didn't.
All right,
Wait,
one moment. Oh, give me 1 moment. I'm gonna speak for Zach and say that Eren did everything wrong, and let's get to the next topic.
No. Zach.
So I'm interested in hearing Zach's point.
I want to hear this.
Proven by the last chapter.
Okay, wait.
Because-
Sorry. Repeat that. Repeat that, Zach.
Eren did nothing wrong, and if anything, it was proven by the last chapter that he did nothing wrong. Because
Okay.
no matter what could have happened, everybody other than the people of Paradise needed to die. Because they tried to live peacefully, they tried to live away, and they still sent people to attack them. And it didn't have to be just Marley. It was literally everybody.
Yeah, but no, okay.
Every single nation had Marleyan concentration camps, or had Eldian concentration camps. And the cycle of hate would have never been broken had he not done what he did.
Okay, but
I'm actually going to have to disagree there as well.
Continue. Go.
Alicia, you spoke first, though.
The entire world declared war on Paradise before anything had even happened.
Okay, wait. Alicia, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, it's just when he was saying about, you know, I can't remember what the exact point was, but I was saying that it was only the Marleyans who were being aggressive towards them.
But multiple countries had the concentration camps, right?
Every country.
Yep.
Every country did. Jimmy, what were you gonna say?
Okay, so cycling back to the final chapter and everything that happened, the fact of the matter is that there would have been no cycle of hatred, because even in 138, it's like the world was coming at parodies and it was going to wipe it off the fucking face of the earth. There was no retaliation.
But
that
yeah,
was going to be the be-all, see-all. Hear me out. Aaron always had the power, after coming into contact Zeke, to remove Titans from the world.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
moment he purposely made sure that his friends were not defenseless by wiping out 80% of the fucking population of the world, so they had no choice. It's like, oh, there can't be war because I fucking killed everybody.
Yes, but if he could have removed the ability for Titans earlier.
He could have.
And they could have, and even at the end they're like, hey, prove it. If there's a way to prove it, then they could have ended the war so much fucking earlier.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
he
could've.
would have left parodies defenseless because the
Fair.
world was coming after them. That was their only defense, was
They
the
were
rumble.
coming after them because of their
And
ability.
Again, it's
If they didn't have the
Go
ability
ahead.
to turn into Titans, they'd have no reason to come after them.
true.
At that point, then they'd just be normal people.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Continue,
matter.
Zach.
It's like, oh, you're the devils. We have the
They had
guns here.
ability to turn into Titans because they didn't lose all that until the actual creature came out of Aaron as the founder. That little like worm thing.
Well,
That's what-
yeah. I will stand by. There is no excuse for the execution and blatant murder of innocent, civilians who, if they were indoctrinated, that's not their fault. Sir, the cycle of hatred continued. Kill the governments. Break down the governments. Then destroy the governments, and
Same thing with
then.
Valley, and then you have people like Gaddy come up to do the same thing.
And then get rid of the governments, then get rid of the Titans. Boom. World peace. Thank you, everyone, to come to my
That's literally what he did. He destroyed everything.
but he destroyed everything, even the innocent fuckers. Some of the panels were just like some of them were heart
Look,
wrenching.
it's because he didn't give a fuck about anybody except what was his.
And to save what was his, he had to do that. Like, there was no other option for what he had to do.
I do not agree.
No, he could have just took away Titans and just let what happened happen.
Because at the point where he started the rumbling,
He couldn't do that until after the parasite was separated from everything.
but that was when the rumbling started, when he started to take
At the
control.
same time, what happened to the parasite?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they destroyed it.
But like some of the panels were heart wrenching, like the people holding the baby up, all the fucking the little kid that Aaron.
That.
It was hard. I mean,
get that.
those are innocent people. It's not their fault that their government.
Look, the rumbling was meant to equate to a natural disaster. It was literally just.
But it
the
was not. It
apocalypse
was.
happening.
But it was planned. It wasn't a natural. It was absolutely planned. But that's the thing.
It was
Okay,
chosen, but it was a
it's-
force.
so Zach, end all be all. You think Aaron did nothing wrong?
I think that Aaron did what he had to do to ensure the safety and continuation of his people, and I know every single one of you would do the same exact thing.
Okay, but do his people deserve? That's another question. Do the
Even
do
if you do it, doesn't make it right.
yeah, that's the thing. I will agree with Alicia. Just because he did it,
was innocent.
okay, parodies. But do you think that I'm not going to say all of them, but were the Marlians wrong to imprison the Eladian, whatever the fuck? Eldians. Were they wrong at all for a supernatural power that they had to keep on check so they wouldn't get wiped out?
At the beginning, no, probably not. But as time went on, yes, for sure. They were wrong to do it because the people that were there, they were using them as their own personal war, what's the word? Weapons, I guess.
Yeah.
Would be. They were using them as their own personal weapons. They had no reason to do any of that at that point, other than they wanted the power of the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much what Zach said. Like at the start, when there was like the fall of the Eldian Empire, and they
Yeah.
imprisoned them, you can understand it. But then when they realized that, say, only certain people can turn into a Titan at will, and all these other people, yes, they have the power to turn into a Titan, but it's not like it's something that they can just turn on like that. They're just normal people until they're given that serum that turns them into pure Titans.
Well, not
So apart from
necessarily,
that, they're just
because
standard people.
if a
So
Titan
unless-
dies without being eaten, it'll go
like if you
to
keep that
the most
if you
recently
make sure
born
that
Elder.
serum can't get into the wrong hands and make sure that people can't take it and then turn themselves into weapons, then the Eldian people that were imprisoned are normal
Everything was
human
brought
beings.
on by Marley. If Marley would have just left the people of the walls alone, none of this would have ever happened.
No, yeah, you're right.
No, but then again, it's Aaron. But Aaron also. But Aaron is also because they said.
See, here's the thing: that none of that would have ever happened had the attack initially not happened on the walls from the Marleys.
I guess
Grisha would have probably never told Aaron the secret of the Titans or anything, or the attack Titan.
Grisha would have never consumed the founder.
Yeah, none of that would have ever happened.
My genuine opinion is I feel like everyone is fucked. The Marlians did everything wrong. I feel like Aaron did everything wrong. It's a fuck story with skewed points of view. There was not a single person except Hanji who was right in this entire fucking. Only Hanji was right.
Only Hanji's right.
That's my opinion though. It's like they're definitely. I can see your point of view, Zach. I just don't agree with it.
I am very strong on the fact that he did what he needed to do to protect his.
And you're phrasing it like that, but that doesn't mean he did nothing wrong.
I don't think it's wrong to try and protect your people.
Even with mass murder.
No.
Fuck those people.
God,
listen,
I don't know them.
Every other nation in the world was coming at America to try and attack everybody, and we decided to basically nuke the rest of the world. I would be like, okay, yeah. I mean, all my family's alive.
I don't know. It's definitely. I'm glad we don't have Clayton on here for this one.
Oh God, me and Clayton would be unstoppable.
No, like I love Clayton because Clayton is very like. He's very like he's like Jimmy. He's like I'm not a weeb, and then consumes like two.
I don't consume shit.
He watched all the episodes of Attack on Titan because like. I don't know. He said, "Hey, should I talk Attack on Titan?" He said, "Never mind." I asked Zach. Apparently, he got with you, and you said he should start watching it. And like,
he was on quarantine.
I am not even joking. Like 2 days, not even 2. It felt like 2 days later. He had watched all of Attack on Titan, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I can't even do that.
So he has nothing better to do.
So he made it through 4 fucking seasons because he started talking about like recent stuff, and I'm like, how the what? So, but he's like so adamant that he's not a weeb, and then we literally sat and we argued about Attack on Titan for like an hour the other day.
Actually, when I finished it, I went back and I searched for the term Eldian in the chat. So I knew that there had been this big discussion, so I went back and I read through it all with like the mindset of having finished it, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, I understand this discussion now.
Yeah.
But yet, no, neither side was right.
Thank you. I agree.
War.
I definitely
Marley
agree
was
with that.
wrong. Aaron was wrong.
Yeah.
The whole world is fucked.
So someone had to win.
Did something that was good.
No,
but
nobody
I believe
won,
that
really.
Aaron did what was right.
Look, it's just like the fact of the matter was there was a situation.
What's good is not always right, and what's bad is not always wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, look, so basically, there was a game in play. There had to be a winner. Aaron's like, okay, fuck all you. I'm gonna go suicide bomb the rest of the people.
That's
you
literally.
You guys are the winners.
They just sacrificed
the series.
He knew he was gonna die because as soon as they take one of the Titans, the fucking I forget what are the terms for the fucking whatever, like the Beast Titan, Attack Titan. What are the terms for that?
There's 9 shifters.
That's right. Once you have one, like you have a certain amount of time to live, right? What is
13 years.
13 years.
Perfect Ymir. It was 13 years.
Yeah.
But that obviously went away when Titans went away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously. So that means was Annie still alive at the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Annie gets to live.
She should have fell
Ryan gets to
over.
live.
Like, Reiner and her were supposed to like die that year.
Falco was alive.
Falco's free. Yeah, Falco's
Yeah.
free, and he's living with Gabby
And
and,
Armin.
Levi for some reason.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
Did they ever explain why it's 13 years? I can't remember if they
Because that's
explained
Because that's how long
Yeah, that's
Ymir
right.
was the founder before dying.
Gotcha. Okay, so now that we've come to the end of our discussion, and we 45 minutes exactly, right there. That's 45 minutes. That wasn't that bad. I'm going to turn to chat. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi. Yes, we're acknowledging chat for the first time. I saw Shik was here, Juan was here, Sinter. We got Static Symphony, which is Jax. We got Zoyu, we got Clay, and we got Akano. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today? Don't forget if you're here, be sure to like, subscribe, and do all those wacky things that you do on YouTube that I'm not accustomed to yet.
Cool.
Not sure if anyone is 100% listening, because I know we were talking about Attack on Titan, and that is still pretty fresh with the little spoilers. And Rod is here. Welcome to the stream, Rod. What were your thoughts? If you guys are here listening, if you watched or read Attack on Titan, if you haven't read Attack on Titan and you think it's trash, what are your opinions on Attack on Titan? What are your opinions on the final chapter? I want to see what chat thinks. Oh, and remember, Aaron did nothing wrong. Can we delete that message? How do I...
I can.
I got it. I got you. Shit, is it My Hero spoiler time now? Yes. So we're going to be talking about My Hero next. So for those who, after I read chat a little bit, anyone who doesn't want to hear My Hero Academia spoilers, go ahead and mute. You can keep the stream running if you want, but go ahead and mute it. Because we will be discussing chapters 307, 308, as well as season 5 and where it's leading to. Attack on Titan is trash. Clay, have you read it?
True.
I mean, like, I feel all in all, the beauty in Attack on Titan is
Consistency.
Just like Fullmetal Alchemist, consistency. And I feel like that's the genius.
To read that as well.
You've watched.
I've watched it.
Okay, cool. Honestly, Brotherhood is so fucking on par with the manga that like exactly, Zach.
That's why Jamie got me to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, I didn't want to watch Attack on Titan until I...
What an odd way to end this series. Remember to... Yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video. What an odd way to end this series. And that honestly, like... It's like Alicia was saying. It just felt anticlimactic to me. The ending was just... It was meh. It was like...
ending.
I knew it!
No, can I just say just one more thing about it?
Yeah.
In that final battle, when he brought back all the previous
Yes!
of the 9 Titans, but then as well when Bertolt like turned against him, that was sick.
It was Kino. It was very
It was
Kino.
probably, like that was...
I was not expecting
Biggest-
that. That was definitely a very cool fucking part of the series.
I do have one disappointment though. We never saw Aaron's Warhammer Titan.
We didn't! What's up with that?
Yeah,
see
Warhammer is
Warhammer
probably
Titan.
cool.
It was just like Isayama was just trying to like wrap up the fact that there's another Titan. He's called the Warhammer. Okay, check, done.
Yeah, no, Aaron did it. Yeah, we never saw him use it. Can I just say the Warhammer Titan with the scythe?
Yeah! That was
That's
awesome.
my favorite Warhammer Titan.
Give me one sec. Ah, shit. What not in the series? Remember, like the video too? Oh, sweet. I ain't getting spoiled. I stopped reading Attack on Titan years ago and find watching people freak out about it. Exactly. My favorite thing, as soon as 139 was
My
leaked,
rabbits got stuck.
you're good. As soon as 139 was released, I went straight to Scout posting to watch all the people fucking cry.
Oh, and they did. And
And
by
they
God,
did.
It
I'm
was awful.
Oh, and just to put it out there,
Mhm.
I think it's almost canon that Aaron died a virgin.
Yo, definitely. He definitely died a virgin.
Despite having like a 24 pack,
No, Aaron died a virgin, definitely. Without a doubt.
100%.
100%.
Oh,
I stopped reading
big jobs, you know.
Once Sasha was gone, it wasn't good anymore. No, I agree, honestly. Like, when they kept... Oh my god, I think I stopped reading. I think I stopped reading Attack on Titan for like a week when Sasha died. I was so pissed off.
Whole week
bad.
until the next.
I waited until the next chapter.
Next time was like,
I wasn't caught up at the time. I wasn't caught up. I waited a week, okay? I wasn't caught up with Attack on Titan at the time. No,
love Sasha.
Sasha was great. Like, I don't know, have you guys ever seen the Attack on Titan abridged before?
No,
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
that
give.
probably is a testament to it.
No, it is because you've watched a bridge series before, the good ones, Dragon Ball Z abridged series, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series, which is the best
Still
way.
ongoing.
Best
The
way to
only
watch.
ongoing.
It's honestly the optimal. Like, fuck the manga, fuck the Japanese whatever sub, fuck the 4Kids dub. The abridged series of Yu-Gi-Oh is the only correct way to absorb
Consume Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh.
content.
Yeah, exactly. Consume Yu-Gi-Oh content. It's so fucking great. So Team 4-Star, the people who did Dragon Ball Attack on Titan
Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Bridged, the genius behind that. They did they did one episode of Attack on Titan before it got taken down for copyright claim at the time.
Yep.
It was unfortunate, but they made one episode. It goes up until Aaron. I'm actually not even gonna tell. It goes pretty far into it. It goes up to the part where I can say is they graduate from the academy and the Titans are attacking. By God, it is once you see how the characters are voiced and how they're acted, you're gonna fucking hate the anime because the abridged is just the superior format. I'm gonna post it if you're in the YouTube channel. Actually, I'm gonna also post it to the Discord for later. Just take time to watch that. Just take 20 minutes out of your life. It is easily one of the best forms of media I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I didn't finish it, but I got the what y'all are calling part 2, and I had to force myself to get that far. I agree. Part 1, first half of Attack on Titan is better. It's like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, right? Naruto is better than Shippuden, right? Right, Zach?
Naruto bad.
Let's look back. It's all garbage, so it doesn't matter.
It's all bad. Yeah, it's all bad.
Okay, listen, we can be
There's
nostalgic.
nothing
We
better
can be.
to consume during that time.
So okay, Kishimoto's the shitty writer. Okay. Naruto may be like a 6 or a 7. But I could still love Hinata, okay? That is my first waifu, and I will stand by that for my entire fucking life, okay?
Like, genuinely, if you want to consume media from that time, Death Note is a better story.
Okay, don't watch the anime, please. God.
Okay, but
Don't watch the anime.
Don't watch
when Elle died because Jesus.
Okay, I see. I didn't
I mean, that's
realize.
the same argument as fucking Aizen.
Okay, so I didn't realize that there was such a hate for the second half of Death Note. Because Death Note's short, right? It's only 12 books. I didn't like Nier, but I also didn't hate him. But a lot of people, Susanna included, when Elle died, Susanna stopped watching the anime. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Nier was annoying.
Well, Nier's
That's when
annoying,
it
but that's
should've
his
ended. I
fucking
agree.
character. But my point is, I've been seeing people write about how, oh yeah, I just didn't read the second half of Death Note because Elle died. And I'm like, how are you just gonna not finish a series? How are you not gonna finish a series?
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
that's
right.
probably where it should have ended.
I mean, sure, but there was only 6.
Start
That was
and
book
finish,
7.
You have to see it through.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I had to, once I started.
It's
and,
just a story
unfortunately,
that didn't catch my attention.
all of My Hero Academia smash.
But the memes were lit. Memes were lit.
Memes were lit.
Sasha deserved it. Ew. You know who also deserved it? Shinobu. Shinobu from Shinobu deserved it. For those who know who Shinobu
Why
is.
do you just keep bringing up all these awful?
I'm trying not to spoil for Alicia.
Naruto and Demon Slayer.
I'm trying not to spoil anything. The Takahata one where they only did an episode, it's top tier. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Free Abridged is the best abridges. Dr. Stone's is pretty good too. Has Patrick Warburton? Wait, what? That's
Wait, Schick saying that Dr. Stone is good.
Wait. Patrick Warburton. That's Kronk, right? That's fucking Kronk. What? He's in an abridged series? What the fuck?
Wait, like sexy Kronk?
Does Zach talk at all? Only when he wants.
True.
Only when he's prompted to, when we ask him, did Aaron do anything wrong? Also, hi Cam. Welcome to the stream.
I
No.
talk plenty.
He does talk. I'm notorious for not finishing a series, but at least I finished. How do you not finish a series? I can't. I can't.
Either.
I mean, as you know, two people that have read Vagabond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, you caught up with Vagabond, right?
Yeah. I read
Okay.
it twice.
Oh, see, yeah.
Oh, look at
so
Zach.
us
I'm so
gentlemen
proud of-
here that have read Vagabond.
I'm so proud of you, Zach.
I'm getting there.
Thank
I
you,
read it
Schick.
last year.
Second half of Death Note is great. Thank you. It wasn't awful. It wasn't amazing. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Schick's also one of the most chaotic people I know. You don't want Schick on your side.
Ooh. Rod just put it perfectly. You get bored. Yes,
Yeah.
it really didn't like change the story. It's like,
I'm notorious.
oh, the same shit's going on. Oh no, Elle got caught.
I
Elle got
agree,
caught.
though.
Like
Pe-
got caught.
People who didn't read the second half of Death Note are the same people who idolize Light. Like, there are some people out there who, like, actually idolize Light. You get bored. If I get bored, I drop it. I could never. Like, even if I'm bored, I still, like, finish it. I'm like, there's gotta be something redeeming.
That's
So-
the thing, though. Like, media needs to be able. You're consuming it for entertainment purposes.
but-
You're not supposed to get bored.
But that's
The second part of Death Note does have that flaw to where it did not push the story.
And
enough to
with
be
you
entertaining.
say the flaw of media, with whatever the media is not every story is made for every person. Granted, you don't have to read everything because like
no,
not
but it's
everything's.
supposed to be entertaining nonetheless.
But it is entertaining to some people, like me and Schick.
People
Yeah.
did enjoy it, therefore it is entertaining.
Yeah. People did enjoy it. It's just not for you. You probably idolized Light when you were younger. Okay.
actually,
Jim?
no, dude.
Was it
No,
L?
that was
The
It was
same
L.
people who
It
love
was L.
liars.
It was L. It was. Of course, it was L.
feet game, baby.
Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and move into our second topic of the day. We're sitting about 56 minutes, just under an hour. The second topic of the day is going to be My Hero Season 5 and Chapters 307, 308 discussion. And with Season 5, I actually haven't watched it, so who wants to talk about Season 5? I haven't seen the first 3 episodes. Zach?
I mean, the first episode was boring filler, and then the next 2 episodes are just like they're the chapters that are going in between the last arc and the new arc. So like, I mean, it started the new arc, but they haven't actually gotten into Class 1A versus Class 1B yet. They're just like they just got to the training grounds, and I think at the end of the episode they were like pulling teams, and I think that might have been the end of the episode.
No, they did start the first match,
Oh, okay.
but they barely got into it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
But-
all set up. Like the next couple of episodes are going to be really good. But yeah,
I mean, yeah.
same as what's after. I didn't care for episode 1.
I mean,
Um,
I feel like that's okay. Because you're saying that the first episode was like filler and boring, but I feel like
It was bad.
I feel like it's
That's
okay.
what they
to-
always do. They always recap.
I feel like the recaps and the filler is kind of necessary at the beginning. So once they got like the recap, the filler shit out of the way, we can start the story, and we can. I mean, these.
It wasn't a recap though. It was just like it was weird.
Okay, I'll have to go
you see,
watch
for
it.
For the people who haven't read the manga, they probably would have really enjoyed it because, like, in itself, it wasn't a bad episode, but it was nothing related to the
Gotcha.
previous arc and the next arc.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
people who were anime only probably, but I just wanted them to get into Class 1A versus 1B.
Okay, and that this is gonna be my favorite arc. If they, I hope it's animated well because this is gonna be my favorite fucking arc.
Now, My Villain Academia is going to be the best arc.
Yeah, My Villain Macadamia is going to be amazing.
My Villa Macadamia Nut.
Yeah, My
What's
Villain
just happening?
Macadamia.
What was just happening in the manga? That's gonna be the best arc.
Ah!
It might be a cool.
We don't know. I will say it can go anyway. It's definitely we'll get to the manga talk in a sec. We'll get to the
Guys,
manga talk.
did you know that Deku is basically Eren?
Please never say that ever again. You know what's really funny actually? I believe
Taking 308 into account and the end of 308.
what?
Deku is basically
This
Eren.
is a spoiler zone anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. This is all spoilery shit.
Okay, so like basically the end of 308. Now I have to go back and kind of like look over it again, but say that he like killed. I can't remember his name.
Muscular?
Muscular.
Thank you. The name.
Oh,
the name
shit,
is
that's
completely
big.
gone from my head. So it's
He
kind of like, oh, so is
I don't
this
think
him
he
starting
killed
into his murder arc, going on an errand run of just like
No.
Deku is now a mass murderer.
Speed running villains. Let's
So
go.
So with this, I want to take a look. So I have the teams here that are going to be participating. I'm going to kind of put those over us real quick. We have so the first group is going to be the Vine chick. I'm bad with the names. The Vine chick, the Beast dude. I totally forget what the other two people do. Does anyone remember?
The one's the air. He can like make the
hardens air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I'm gonna get
last
them back.
and the
The
last
last dude is the scales.
That's right. And then they're versus Kirishima, Kaminari, that one guy no one likes, and
Koda.
Suyu. Yeah, the one guy no one likes,
Jesus.
and
Jesus.
Suyu. And that's gonna be the first one. So with all these things going on, who are your favorite Class 1B characters, Jimmy?
Oh, it's got to be Pony because I got to have my pony in a jar.
Oh my God, no! Please don't tell me that's your fucking reason. So Pony as here, and her thing.
No,
is,
absolutely. Honestly, very little of 1B appeals to me.
what? So part of me likes 1B more than 1A. There's a part of me.
That one's a stretch.
There's two wolves inside of me. One is gay.
Look,
the other is
there's,
gay. I'm gay. Okay, that's how it feels.
Okay, so there's like 3 recognizable characters. So you have like freaking Monoma, obviously, because he's the cool sadist guy that's actually got a heart of gold.
I love Monoma. I love Monoma so
Then
much.
then you got Kendo, who is
Mommy.
literally just freaking Momo, but big hands.
She's mommy.
Yes, she's going to be the mommy. And then you have the pony bait.
Shake
And that's
your
pretty
face.
much it.
Okay. Fine then.
Tetsu.
Come on, thank you, Tetsu.
Okay, yes,
Tetsu.
there's Tetsu.
He is so incredibly base.
How
He is
could we forget about our hard boy?
Tetsu is incredibly base, just like Kirishima. Okay, incredibly
Just the
base.
name. The
Tetsu.
Tetsu.
And the way they
Yeah,
say it
it's-
every fucking time.
It really bothers me, and that makes me dislike his.
What?
Also, his face is really weird.
No, I love he's literally because of how I like Kirishima's my favorite 1A. Kirishima's definitely my
Okay,
favorite 1A.
and
It's
my
not
my
funny.
last thing on 1B is also, the obvious upcoming Darkness versus Darkness fight with
Oh my God.
our bird boy and the guy that looks like fucking Gen 1 Jinx before they turned her purple.
Don't even get me started on
Like-
Pokemon.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I forget his name, but his quirk is called Black, I think. I think it's called Black.
He can just move through the darkness.
Or Dark. It's called like
instantly.
Dark or something. That's an interesting quirk, and I'm
And
definitely...
I'm not throwing racial things out there. I have to put that disclaimer out here before. But like the meme format where like there's a guy in the shadow, you see the eyes and the teeth. That's literally his fucking quirk.
God fucking
God.
Yeah, his quirk's called Dark.
His quirk's called Dark, that's right.
Literally his
I
quirk.
think...
It's just like
I think in the scanlations or something, maybe it was Black. I think it was Black in the scanlations, that's why. Because I read it in the scanlations when it first came out.
if you want to be even more abrasive, that would be
Okay.
incredible if they would call it that.
So
I hope it's dark though.
it is dark in the official
Good.
translation. It is dark in the
Okay,
official
good.
translation.
Oh man.
With that, Zach, who is your favorite 1B character? Oops.
So, I actually have to go with manga. The dude whose
Yes!
quirk is literally just comic.
The onomatopoeias. He brings the
But his
sound effects to
head.
life. And that's okay, so I didn't know how they were gonna do it in the fucking that's manga, by the way. I'm gonna bring up the manga and the anime. My Hero manga. Shit, how do I type manga character anime?
1B
she's
manga
dirty.
quirk. Just
1B.
1B manga quirk.
There we go, 1B.
A close second though would be the guy with the beast quirk. I think he's sweet. I mean, he's literally just
Monkey.
Beast from the X-Men, but I mean, he's pretty sweet.
Wait, so he actually changes his head. His head changes.
What?
Yeah, because the initial design of him was him
A
with
pencil?
the speech bubble, but in later it's an actual like comic book.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I'm pretty sure that he can, like, based off of that stuff.
Okay, but does he have a
Probably
face?
just his.
No,
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a face.
his face is a manga page.
That's actually unfortunate.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Actually, I forgot about that. But no, I agree. His fucking quirk is fucking awesome. I love that shit.
It's so cool.
It's basically
Yeah,
So
I also
cool,
really
except
like
I don't
these.
have a face.
It's basically what, Alicia?
reverb.
Reverb,
It's
yeah.
literally reverb.
Yeah.
It's literally reverb. Cause you see, 'cause I read JoJo's and then I went straight into my hero. So when I come down, it's like, oh, look at that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And Alicia, who is your
Oh,
favorite?
I have to go with my lizard girl.
Really?
Fucking love her. I don't know. No, you see, okay, so it depends. Like, based on quirks, hers is my favorite because I think it could be so useful in like villain situations, in rescue situations. There's so many different applications of quirk, but based on character, I have to go with Kendo.
Okay.
You
Okay,
do
that's
say
fair.
you would sit
I
with
love
that
Kendo,
quirk.
but
Speaking
I
of
like
lizards-
Setsuna's quirk.
Zach, I'm pretty sure we've all read the dojins already. That fucking
Yeah, I'm about to say, but, like, can you imagine how useful that quirk would be in real life?
and then we
Like,
just
you could in theory like eat your own ass.
you could. I like Alicia. I like how Zach, Jimmy, and I are on the same vibe, and Alicia's over there like smiling, and then Jimmy speaks, and her just expression drops. Don't
Like,
read.
oh, you need to wash your back? Let me just disconnect my fucking torso real quick.
Alicia, don't read the My Hero dojins, okay?
I
Don't.
think I'm good.
Don't read them. Personally, me, like I will stand by this. Monoma is my favorite character. I think it's Monoma and Tetsu.
They're my two least favorites.
I don't understand
Yeah.
how Monoma is just so likable. Monoma is literally.
Literally made to be unlikable. What do you mean?
I don't
That's
know.
the thing. He's meant to be unlikable, but then they're like, oh, but he's got a heart of gold.
I don't know. He is like
Fuck that.
anytime like I see him in his fights, I feel like he has to as his character though, right? Like I feel like his backstory, his character, and the fights, it shows a lot of like his hardships, right? Having to manage a quirk like that. And I like how his hero after that, like the fucking clocks. I like all that shit because I feel like he puts in a lot of effort with this weird ass ability where he has to physically touch someone in order to gain ability. He is putting his fucking best to be a fucking hero anyway, even though it's a very niche ability.
I have to take this into the Dojin territories.
Go
You think if he touched Lizard Girl, he could suck his own cock?
Yes.
I mean, yes, obviously.
Like he could just like
Wait, how long?
like, hey
wait,
buddy,
better
just tap her
question.
in the fucking hallway, and then
Better
run into the
que-
bathroom and suck his own cock.
better
It
question.
lasts for like 15 minutes. is it, or
15
like-
minutes. If he's separated and he doesn't connect back within the 15 minutes, does he die?
Look,
Well-
these are the real fucking questions.
Right? Like, if he separates and the 15 minutes pass and he's still separated, will he just
But then what happens? Say if she separates and then
lose? And then Aizawa looks at her.
But the thing is, oh yes, see that's what I'm
Ooh.
talking about.
So do they become just blobs
Well,
of?
imagine she
Work
just
on
pops back
mutate
together.
quirks,
Just,
which
you
I
know,
feel
like,
like that would be considered.
You know, but the quirk
Mutations.
ends right there whenever he stares at her.
Yeah.
So
I like.
what happened?
I feel like. Do you remember? You were
did
back
she
in.
just go in the air and just like drop?
I don't know if Alicia.
Funny.
I don't know if Alicia was here during Smash for that thing, but Zach, do you remember that long ass thread of basically me going into detail why Aizawa cannot remove Toru's
Make
quirk?
Invisible Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that long ass
Because you can't
thread?
see her?
Okay, so
Because
essentially,
he can't-
go ahead, Zach.
Part of it's because it's a mutation quirk, and he can't like get
Yes.
rid of the mutations. Like he couldn't make Tokoyami not have a bird.
But the thing is, she also has emitter
She can-
properties. She has emitter properties, which is really weird with her
Yes, she
quirk.
can reflect light.
And that's the biggest thing, is she's reflecting light. So she's technically, I mean, we literally, if possible, I'm going to go back, because I know I still have access to the group. I'm going to go back and find that thread, because that was because like, as the admins, for those who weren't there, the admins of Smash Posting put together, like, we got together, we all, like, agreed to a fault why they can't happen. We were talking about it for days. We made a thread about it. People were so fucking mad. Honestly, one of the best threads ever in Smash
Couldn't
Posting.
accept the truth.
Exactly. Like, at first, I was under, because we don't necessarily know if she's bending light, because that's the basis of invisibility, but we don't know if that's exactly what's happening because of this superhero world. We don't know. But if we're going under the basis that it's bending light, it is impossible. Other than that, the other thing was, if it's not bending light, it's most likely a mutation, which she cannot cancel.
Okay, but hear me out too. So like, I don't think we even addressed it. If the fact that she's bending light, that means that Aizawa will never make contact.
Exactly.
with
And
her.
I was just about to say that, is he will never look at her eyes,
He will
because
literally never look at her.
So the other thing is, you know what I fucking hate? We're gonna go back to Dojin territory. For Dojins with fucking Toru, if you stick your dick inside of her, you're not gonna see her dick. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Big agree.
I don't know what is wrong with people with. I get it, the
But,
artist. I get it.
I think we should drop talking about underage.
Obviously, they were of the age of 18 when this occurred. Either way, when she eats, you don't see the food in her stomach. You don't see her intestines. Once something goes inside of Invisible Girl, because she is bending light around her, you don't see it. I'm sorry. That was one of the biggest things that fucking frustrated me.
But if you were to, in theory, look down, would you just see a cutoff point to where like
Yeah, it'd be a
it
cutoff.
ceases to exist?
Yeah, it would cease to exist. That's it. It is, to lack of better words, enveloped in
Enveloped.
and
Jesus Christ.
enveloped in her. So that's just what it is. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that was one of my
Moving on.
that was one of my biggest issues with fucking My Hero fans, is the lack of intelligence. I'm sorry. Like, it just really frustrated me. How did we get onto Toru? But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's because Aizawa looking at fucking.
Oh, yeah,
Girl,
that's right.
whose name we can't
So,
remember right now.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so big things happening for season 5 of My Hero. What do you guys think is going to be the cutoff point for it? Where it's going to end?
It's going to end up with the beginning of My Villain Academia.
Do you think we're going to get into
Or
the backstory?
they might get into the beginning of the Liberation arc, and they'll set up for next season being
Question.
My Villain.
Real quick. Was it was 1A versus 1B? Then was it the
Liberation
arc? That has to do with the flashbacks, right? Oh,
we lost Zach.
no!
Technical
Back.
difficulty mode.
1 second.
Engage.
Jimmy.
Black screen.
No, it's not even black screen, Jimmy. You're on 2 screens.
Oh, finally.
We're gonna wait for Zach to get back. So the Liberation arc. That's after the doctor's like, hey, you have to prove yourself to Giga, what his fucking name is. And then they go and they start doing all the flashbacks for all the characters, right? Like, they start to do evolving the powers, telling the backstories. Zach, I can't even move Zach back in here. Shit, Zach can't join in here.
Exactly.
1 second. Got him. Hello, Zach.
There we go. How about
Literally-
don't do that?
What happened?
It literally said that nobody was in Discord. Like it.
Yeah, no. This
Good.
room is hidden. The room we're in right now, the live
yeah,
room is hidden. You have to join lobby in order to allow him to move up here. So we were talking about, while you're getting set up, we're talking about what the progression is. So it's 1A versus 1B. The rounds end. Then the doctor's saying, "Hey, you need to prove yourself." Do they fight with Giga, whatever his name is, or do they?
That honestly probably no, because they're going to go into the Liberation arc before.
But I thought they fight him for a brief period. No?
They go after.
I think that was
Yeah, that's
after.
when
Was it
they-
And
after?
then they came in.
Okay, so they do because they raid the house, right? I know. I remember like like some sort of villain house and some sort of cult, and they show up, and then the villains like subdue them or kill them out.
Destro, re-Destro.
Yeah, and that's where that arc happens. That's when they go to the town there. So do you think it's gonna go through the entire Liberation arc?
I think they're going to go through the initial re-Destro and the introduction to League of Villains with leading up to My Villain Academia, but
Do you think it's gonna get up to Twice's realization?
Oh, stop. That broke my heart.
Maybe.
No. The realization that he's real.
maybe.
The realization that he's real.
Sorry, yes,
Maybe.
sorry. No, I just mean his whole back.
Because that was one of my favorite parts. That end all be all,
Genuinely,
one of my favorite parts in the entire manga.
we're not going to know until we see the end of 1A and 1B.
True.
We don't know how many
And how long that takes.
I feel like it could be 2 episodes per. I mean, especially Deku may take 3. Deku's episode may take 3.
Yeah.
But 2 episodes
When you
per is
had,
kind of
like, all
long.
the
If
other
they can,
all the other seasons have had like 20 to 25 episodes, about 24 generally. So when you take all that into account, we're on episode 3 now, and we're starting into the first match. So we should have time at the end of it.
we should at least get to the Liberation arc,
Yeah.
and then
I can't wait for that to be added. And like for real, like Twice realizing when they break his arm and he's like, I just love that shit. I love Twice's character. I love Twice's character so fucking much.
He's just such a good character.
He
I'm
is.
still mad about it.
Yeah, he's such a well-written character. And I think that's the best thing about
for what he is, he's well done.
For the best thing about Horikoshi's writing style is he takes these powers that in some other medias would consider them like, okay, this power is used for good. They take them, they put it like a duplication quirk. They multiple men in Marvel Universe. He was on both sides. He was bad and good. But they start him out as bad. They give him this into this deep fucking am I fucking real backstory. Am I the real Twice? And they resolve it too. Like that's some great writing.
Yeah.
Like I just want to see that.
Especially kind of like delving into the mental kind of aspects of things and
Yeah.
being able to portray that in a way that people can understand different things and relate to it and then have a conclusion for it.
Yeah.
So it's not just all this kind of like, oh, look at all these powers, look at these things.
Yeah.
It actually has a real life element to it as well, but it's done in a way that is entertaining to consume.
Oh, definitely. 100%.
Sorry, Jimmy.
I was gonna say, I was looking at the arc list, and it goes straight from the joint training into the Metal Liberation Army. So I feel like it'll get to both of those this season, and then next season we'll start the Endeavor Agency arc.
Do you think it's gonna get to the
yes.
end of Redestro fight with
We
Shiggy?
might.
Yeah, that'll be at the end of the Metal Liberation Army arc.
So we'll probably
We'll get to
see.
all that.
Yeah, we'll see the awakening of the League of Villains.
I just like my favorite part about the Liberation arc is they're showing the evolution of powers, which is not always talked about or done in super-powered comics or manga. X-Men took fucking years to do it themselves. Because one of my favorite X-Men comics, I can't remember the fucking arc. I think it was like
I swear to God, if it's freaking Jean Grey, I'm going to die.
No, but the talk about evolution of powers and how they handle it, especially with Toga and her ability to use the quirks of the people that she turns into, like that was
If she believes enough.
If she believes enough. Twice didn't get really a power up. He just realized
Lost
he's the
his
real
nerve.
one.
They unnerved him.
And then and Shiggy with his fucking I am almost terrified to watch his backstory because that's part of the Liberation arc is his backstory.
Yeah,
they would have to do it in a sort of like abstract way.
That backstory is fucked.
Unless they just show him just touching everyone, panicking, and watching them crumble in between his hands.
I don't remember exactly if I remember the time. I don't remember if it was confirmed. Was it All for One? Was one of the man he ran into or one?
It's implied because
it's implied, right? Because he wore the suit, right?
They show it.
They do?
They show Shiggy on the street, and then they show All for One coming up to him.
I meant before
they're
he killed his
whenever
family.
The quirk awakened.
When his quirk awakened, he met All For One moments before, like the day
It's
before.
implied.
It's implied that he met him right before. So which just makes sense, right? If
Because he was after him.
if One For All knew that Nana's fucking grandson or whatever, he could exploit that shit. Like he had a plan, right? It made sense. But I'm definitely excited for that. But moving on to more recent things, chapters 307 and 308. Without taking 307, 308 into account, I want to go to each. Go ahead.
Deku was basically Aaron.
What did you think? Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I'll start with mine. My honest opinion, I did not see him leaving. I thought personally time skip was coming. It was the perfect time for a time skip to happen. You know, the war just ended, everything's settled. Deku said he was gonna go away at that thing, and I thought that was gonna lead to time skip. But it didn't.
I also thought it was going to be a time skip.
Right. So what? But for Jimmy and Alicia, what did you guys like at 307 right before like whatever? Where did you think the story was heading? Did you see it heading in this direction?
No,
I figured time skip as well.
Time skip as well.
That's right. It was set up.
Like
It's
the academia part of My Hero Academia is genuinely holding back the story at this point.
And then they said in that fucking letter the final thing was Deku leaves his school.
Leaves his Hero Academia.
Yeah, his Hero Academia, which time skip. But no, it didn't happen. So I'm kind of disappointed. But whatever. Hopefully we get one soon. But what are genuine thoughts on 307, 308?
I really liked it.
It's okay. Like it's addressing the core issue that the series is having right now, which is the school. The series has evolved past the need for the Hero Academia.
Okay.
Yeah. People are saying Deku good now. Deku's always been good. He's a good shot.
It's like, I have to admit now that good.
Deku good. I feel like I agree with Jimmy on this as well. I feel like that's what Horikoshi was doing. The school is no more. He addressed the issue that they were having, what was holding the story back, and it's done. I feel like again, that definitely was not what I was expecting. I was hoping for a time skip. God damn it.
I do not want to see the last 2 years of Deku's schooling.
I really don't. Yeah, there's got to be.
No, this has gone on too long.
But they're definitely
they
heading. Go ahead.
No, like the academia portion of the series has gone on too long. Like he should be in his third year. I feel like he should be in his third year with all the events that are going on right now.
Yeah.
They do not need to micro pace it in the manner that they're doing now. Like he's not even done with his first year.
I feel like I trust Horikoshi with how things have been and how he's written his story. I trust him for him to do what's right. He knows what he's fucking doing. But I really don't give a shit about the school. And society's evolving, right? Society's actually calling out the heroes, especially in 307 when they were like, "Yo, we don't need your help to protect us." In the area.
Which is stupid because they do.
Which was stupid because they do. Obviously, though, society has definitely progressed to the point where they're like, do we even fucking need heroes anymore? Is the hero society just a bunch of fucking shit?
Of the liberation.
And exactly. Which comes to a point is the Liberation Army sort of won. Even though they lost in terms of the battle, I think they won the war.
People don't want heroes. They want to be able to defend themselves because they can't trust anybody. They feel.
I think of all the fucking
Liberation Army is literally just My Hero libertarians.
It's so true. It's so true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, I'm done.
So
right there.
What you're saying is this is it only in a fantasy setting will the Libertarian Party ever win? Is what you're saying?
No.
Now, how long is it going to be before you she decides?
I'm curious. Jimmy's done. Anyway,
standing off to the side there watching this still though.
Jimmy's fucking done. So 308. So he's having the battle. There were some really good panels in Muscular Battle. Like Alicia said, there were also some very under-detailed panels. I've seen it in Horikoshi's work before, but I definitely agree it was kind of out of place, especially for the chapter.
There were some panels that had so much detail in them.
We also know another quirk now. Smokescreen.
Yeah, we do.
That's new. I kind of read it and I didn't process it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a new quirk. So we have Spider Sense, Danger Sense, or whatever, Spidey Sense. We have Danger Sense.
It's literally based off of Spider-Man.
Also, it took them long enough. Didn't they just recently confirm in the last like 10 chapters when he went to the nightmare or whatever the not paths, but paths. When he's talking to his fucking ancestors or whatever, One for All ancestors.
Yeah, that was when he was in the hospital.
Toshinori, All Might, didn't have a quirk. They took him long enough. We kind of were under the assumption that he didn't have a quirk. I at first thought when.
Yeah, they told us that he didn't have a quirk.
back when he was giving.
He's like, yeah, I was quirkless.
Bullshit. Show me the panels. Show me the panel. Show me.
It's at the beginning.
But yeah, he was given it. But other people, there was hover.
They never said that he didn't have one himself.
Exactly.
As well as one.
They never said. They said it was given.
Yeah, they did.
No, they don't. Sure. Fuck you. Prove it. Show me a panel. Show me a panel.
Okay, you know, screw you. I'm getting into it because I know, like,
they did not. That was the
he was
first.
approaching Nana. He's like, oh, you want to help people even though you're quirkless?
No, they did not. No,
you
show me that fucking panel. Because even Susanna, because I had gotten Susanna to read manga, which is fucking amazing, by the way. And
fuck you.
Even
I'm on it.
Yeah, no, you get on it. You can get on it because even she was like, oh shit, they finally confirmed that Toshi. Because I was under the assumption that if he either doesn't have a quirk or his quirk was the beef up fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck, because Deku doesn't do it, right? Deku doesn't do it, so I thought it was something specific to Toshinori. But we have hover, is that the official term of Nana's quirk? What is it? Float? Sorry, float.
It's float.
Float, smoke screens, danger sense, black whip. Is that all?
No.
That's all so far, I think.
Also,
that's
what?
Also far. That's also
all
far,
that
but
they
we'll
have
have more.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant so far.
Okay, yeah.
Also, the opening for My Hero Season 5 is perfect. I honestly, there's like no spoilers. Because you can, and without context, you have no idea what the fuck the shadow. I'm surprised they showed the inside Deku's mind shit at the very end of it. Very well done. Like,
yeah,
very well done.
No, yeah, like it's probably the one anime that like whole of the opening and the ending.
Yeah.
Because it's just so good.
Yeah. What's up? You still looking? You look.
No, I have the panel before it. I just can't find the chapter. It's like when All Might walked up, she's like, "I want to make the world a place where everyone can live with a smile.
Whatever.
And for that, the world needs a symbol."
As soon as you show me,
and she's like, "So you want to do that?" Oh,
no, you show me.
It's in the, I know it's in the anime, but if it's not in the manga, that's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it's not in the manga. It's not in the manga. So let's start with Zach then. Zach, what is your favorite of the, I guess, 4 quirks that have been? What is your favorite so far? What do you think is the coolest of the
Whip.
Black Whip? I agree.
100% Black Whip.
Alicia. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He's literally Spider-Man.
And Alicia, what about you? Favorite quirk of the new quirks?
I love Black Whip.
Okay, I think that's just a consensus. What's up?
Where are your sandals?
Sandals? Not in here. Sorry. Black Whip is dead. He's literally Spider-Man. Jimmy's right though. Or is it Jimmy or Jimmy who said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has Spidey sense.
Spider-Man.
I mean, Horikoshi's a huge fucking nerd. He loves Spider-Man.
No, he said directly that Deku is based off
because
Spider-Man.
was it Kamui Woods was originally like the Spider-Man that was his like his homage to Spider-Man.
Deku, as he is based
no
off
fucking
Spider-Man.
way. Look up chapter 41. There's no fucking way. I did not have a speed reader moment. Try chapter 41, Jimmy. There's no fucking way, Schick. I'm keeping an eye on chat for this one. But yeah, so we have We have another with 308. We have a new chapter. We have the return of Muscular, who Deku fought during the what was the arc called exactly? I know it was during the forest, but I forgot.
There it is. Yeah, chapter 41.
Oh my god, I sped read.
He said, "I too was born corkless."
Oh my god. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Fuck.
I'll take it. I said I would take it. I take it. Is it really like?
Thank you, Shik.
Can you send that to me? Can you send a screenshot that's in the picture, Zach?
What?
Can you send that to me real quick?
I will send it on.
Oh, he literally said he was born worthless. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, shit. Well, I was wrong. I'll take it. I was wrong. I sped read, obviously.
Smokescreen definitely is a weird one, though.
Smokescreen was really weird. And who
I
did
sent
it?
the chapter. I sent the chapter in the Discord in general.
Discord generals. Thank you.
Here, I've got it there as well. Page. Oh.
Really? It was during the sports festival arc? What?
Yeah. There's
So,
the
yeah.
as well.
But you were wrong at where it was mentioned, Jimmy. I'm just saying that.
Look,
I'll take
I'm
that I was
saying
wrong,
when-
but you were also wrong at where it was.
No,
Right,
it
but
happens
you
again
have to be
because
right.
he comes up to freaking Nana. Is like,
I
yeah, I want to be a hero. She's like, even though you're quirkless, you got spunk, kid.
yeah, no, I got fucked on this one. Like I got fucked here because I do not
To be
remember
fair,
this.
Like how long ago was it?
That is true.
Yeah,
It was
that's-
trying.
that's-
I haven't done a full reread of My
Yeah.
Hero in a while.
Yeah.
I feel like the delivery though of even if they didn't tell in the beginning, I feel like the delivery when he was in the hospital shit, I feel like that was a good setup for the because that to me was like, oh cool. But and speaking of, give me one sec. I want to see what chapter was it? 303, I think, was when he was in 304. 304.
when he's inside of One for All.
Yeah, because I really like that imagery in that room and everything. I love the two people standing in
It
the
gives me
corner.
like Justice League vibes. It's
Exactly.
like
They're all
everyone's
sitting
down
there.
in their seats.
So we have Ron Perlman, who's Black Whip. So that's definitely Ron Perlman, right? Come on.
Yes,
That's
100%.
definitely
Yeah,
Big
Ron
Hellboy.
Perlman.
As
So
Hellboy specifically.
yeah, exactly. As Hellboy specifically. There's Black Whip. I see the One for All. One for All original holder. I forget his fucking name. We have Toshinori, who is in his fucking flames because he hasn't fucking died yet. We have Nana. So I'm assuming, who is Danger Sense? Which one was that? Was Danger Sense the kid with like the fucking?
I think so.
The little
Or
fucking.
no, I think he's Smokescreen.
Or that's Smokescreen. So the Danger Sense is the other dude who just looks upset.
There is something in the story that's bothering me though.
What?
So One for All is just the ability to pass quirks, right?
One for All is Stockpile. Yeah.
it's
No,
not-
Stockpile was the quirk that was added.
No.
Well, One for All. It's One for All is two quirks together.
Yeah.
One for All
Yes.
was never one singular quirk. It was the ability to stockpile and the ability to pass it on.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't All for One be in the lineup as well?
All
Since he
for
was the
One.
one that passed the stockpile in the first
He
place.
combined the two quirks into his brother, though. So
I
he
feel
never-
I feel like
No. He didn't combine it. That just was just natural symmetry. Like that just happened because he passed on the quirk. One for All had the stockpile, so in theory, shouldn't the stockpile have copied? I mean, All for One, as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
as
something
like
In
Tim?
theory, yes, but maybe it has to be in the user for a certain amount of time or something to actually like seep into it.
Like in theory, shouldn't Deku have All for One?
In
This is how the story ends. We're getting the Attack on Titan ending.
God
Deku
fucking
takes
damn
away
it.
all quirks.
God fucking damn it. I don't know. It definitely that's actually something to think about. You know what I mean? But
The dude that Danger Sense is the one with the scar over his eye.
gotcha. And then
Yeah.
because his backstory is like he just went off. He died of old age, right? He was the one who
his
just
days are like 40 something.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
old old age. He died of natural causes.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, the quirk basically like.
And that's because he had a quirk when he was given One for All, which is why he died early, right? That was their. I think that was honestly a cop out. In my genuine opinion, I don't think Horikoshi had that planned. My honest opinion. I feel like it's a. Oh shit. So.
Deku's on a time limit.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that was.
They're literally doing Attack on Titan.
Well,
No!
Deku's not on a time limit.
Exactly, he's not.
Quirkless.
Exactly, because he was quirkless. And then there's two people standing in the corner. We don't really see them. And we don't know what their quirks are yet. I'm just looking through
Be
the.
released later.
He asks them if they're gonna come out yet, or like if they're going to join the group yet, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically telling them that they'll have to cooperate. For
Yeah.
this to work.
Oh, see! No. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. It looked to me, reading it through, it looks like a reveal that All Might was quirkless. I'm rereading the chapter. It looks like a reveal that All Might was quirkless. It's very set up that way. Because the look on Deku's face and shit, it's surprise. So, but I think the surprise is, oh, All Might isn't dead yet because he was quirkless, and since he didn't have a quirk, they okay. I see.
Reveal. What it seems like the reveal was that he was quirkless.
That's my bad. That is definitely my bad. I understand now.
Okay.
But yeah, no. I honestly, even though My Hero is definitely like normie territory for anime, I don't give a shit. I feel like just
It's a genuinely good story.
Yeah, I feel like the emotions that I have, like I can shit on My Hero, I could shit on its fans, but when I fucking turn on the first episode and hear the fucking first opening and I see fucking Deku from where he started now to where I've read now, I get emotions, man. I'm fucking emotional about that shit. This story's been it's come fucking far.
My ideals is better anyways.
No, it's not. Okay.
Actually, if we got into like all the openings and stuff, I think the most impactful like little musical segment would have been the first ending, where like he's running and chasing like the star as like the sun comes up.
I hated the Culture Festival arc. I'm sorry. I love Gentle.
Gentle's so good.
Gentle's such okay. Well, let's do that. We can talk about that. We still have some time left over, and we're kind of wrapping up here.
Actually, we should probably wrap it up here in a little bit.
What?
Yeah, because we're gonna get into what we're reading and talking.
True. You're right. Okay, fine. So that is where we'll end our My Hero discussion, which now opens up into the final session, which is basically us talking about what we're currently reading, watching, things we're looking forward to, and of course, looking at chat. So let me look at the chat real quick and see what I've missed. I see Thomas is finally here. He fell asleep. I'm so salty they didn't put My Hero on hiatus and animate Vigilantes. Big true, actually, by the way. Big fucking true. I feel like animating Vigilantes would actually benefit the story when it comes to the war arc with Kurogiri. My genuine opinion.
I still haven't read
Vigilantes.
Well, the thing is, they're running out of manga again. They're
exactly.
going to need to stop.
Why haven't you read Vigilantes, Zach?
I just haven't yet.
Okay, bitch, get on
really good.
It's
I really enjoyed it.
My opinion on Vigilantes, it's better than My Hero up until 1A versus 1B, because that's where My Hero starts to get really fucking good. I feel like the story... I feel like it's not by Horikoshi, but the wonderful thing about My Hero universe is everything is canon. Horikoshi has his fucking hands in everything. The movies, the spin-offs and shit, and he's making sure they're all in fucking line, so it's all canon.
My thing about the movies is, and not to spoil anything, the back and forth thing that happened in the most recent movie.
Back and forth thing? No, it's what, spoiler-free zone. Right?
I don't want to spoil it for Alicia.
No, she is. You haven't seen the movie?
She hasn't seen any of them.
Any of them.
Any of them? Okay, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna give you my.
I'll watch them tonight. I'll watch them.
Okay, if you can't find one, what? Alicia, one is on Facebook.
No, I was about to say he sent it to me. I just.
One is on Facebook. It has been on Facebook for 3 years. I've uploaded it.
If you can get the link.
Allegedly, you did that because you would never do something.
I would never. Exactly, never.
You would never violate copyright laws.
I wanted to mention something.
It's such a good thing.
I wanted to mention something from the new movie, but I'm not going to. So never mind. On the latest episode, am I the only one who noticed how Studio Bones gave Sue a dump truck ass? Okay, I'm watching My Hero tonight.
Yeah, dump truck ass. Let's go.
I'm salty they didn't put... Huh?
Pixar mom?
Yeah, Pixar mom, dump truck ass, baby. What do you guys think of Studio Trigger animated Vigilantes? I don't know any of the studios. I'm not an anime person.
Studio Trigger is really loose with their drawing style, but it allows them to do like those really vibrant, lively animation. Like Kill la Kill is Trigger.
How many work placements do you think they would have had if the plot hadn't changed? True. Andy 2 play cute as fuck. What the hell? Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing? I wonder why the other 2 users are still hidden. Like, why? Plot. Because, of course, they're going to pop out when he needs them most.
He's like, fuck you, dude. You don't get my coins.
Naughty one for all users get put in the punishment corner. I agree. The new quirk reveal was very, off the back, what is the term?
It was on the back burner.
Off. It was just offhand. It was just like, oh yeah, by the way, smokescreen. Black Whip is badass. I googled it. Oh yeah, that's about me being wrong about All Might being quirkless and reveal. You know what I imagine? A big poop of smoke. The bad guy wonder what the hell's going on, and there's tons of Black Whips out, and yoink the bad guys. He's the yellow glowing thing. All Might is there, I believe. That was Toshinori. I've gotten to the point where I call All Might Toshinori because of Vigilantes, I think. I think it's Vigilantes' fault, because in Vigilantes, what's his name, the detective or whatever, calls him Toshinori a lot. And so I just got used to that. Can't believe One for All is just Avatar. Can't believe Deku bad. I still fucking hate the ending in the second movie. I actually don't hate. I can talk about that when Alicia watches it. Fucking Alicia.
It actually is just Avatar.
God damn it, please no. It's such a stupid cop-out, but, they needed to. But it's, it's not necessarily, yeah, it's a movie, though. What do you expect from the movies? But it wasn't that bad. In my opinion, it wasn't that bad. But, I didn't expect much. It's a movie. How has it not been deleted yet? We don't ask questions. Studio Trigger is great. I don't do anime, so again, I don't. You said Kill la Kill, Studio Trigger. I never watched Kill la Kill. They were too busy deleting Smash posting from Bnha PP violations. Damn, I should really go back to reading. Vigilantes is really fucking good. 100%.
Honestly, I would give Kill la Kill a watch. For what it is, it's really good.
Okay, I'll have to take a look.
Just for what it is.
What we're currently reading, and I want to talk about, I made a statement on the last, on the unofficial episode 0, I made a statement, and that statement was, I will never, ever, ever touch One Piece ever again. I've started reading One Piece once again. So, in the last episode, Zach made the comment, I wouldn't mind reading JoJo's. And from
not that I said I wouldn't mind, I said that I would if I had to.
Oh, that's right. I would if I had to. And from there, I don't know how it happened, but Zach's like, hey, if you catch up on One Piece, I'll read JoJo's. And I said, bet.
I told you that the last time you tried catching up on One Piece.
Yeah, I'm going to be real. And currently, I started about chapter 750. For those of you who do follow One Piece, there's a lot of fucking, or don't follow One Piece, a lot of fucking chapters. I am currently on I started at 750 about 3-4 days ago. 747 is where I started. And I'm currently on chapter 804. I'm not trying to give too many spoilers for One Piece, because I don't know if people are into torture, self-harm like that. But I'm on chapter 804. The Dressrosa arc is done. I suffered a lot, in my opinion, but it's for a good cause. I'm suffering for the betterment of others. But honestly, all in all... Oh, go ahead.
Just for reference, chapter 1010 came out this week, so...
I have 206 chapters until I catch up. And
chapter 1010 was indeed 10 out of 10, too. So.
I'm not, it's a climb that I'm not looking forward to make, but I am doing again for the betterment of others. But I mean, all in all, Dressrosa, there are good parts in Dressrosa. There are good parts in One Piece. I've talked about this. Fuck Skypia, fuck Thriller Bark, fuck Punk Hazard, fuck Dressrosa for the most part. There were a couple cool things, like I had a realization. The reason I hate One Piece is because of the amount of characters they decided to bring in. Outside of the main, I feel like outside of the side characters, there's side characters that I really don't give a shit about. Some people are into that. That's cool. I don't care about that kind of exposition. The one thing I liked was Rebecca and her backstory. That was very well done. But after her dad turned back into a human, it was literally just, Daddy, let me fight! No, I will never let you fight again. That was pretty much for not even 20 chapters. It was just that.
Yeah, Dressrosa went on too long, in my opinion, but overall I think it's fine.
Well, the issue is with the chapter, and from outside of hating One Piece, the issue with it is they did too much. They had 10 to 12 battles going on, and Oda wanted to finish every single battle before getting to Luffy versus Don Flamingo, and I feel like if you had less battles, I would have been much more entertained with the less battles. I get it. The Frankie one was weird. I liked the... So is it Zolo or Zoro?
It's Zoro.
It's Zolo. It says it in the manga, Zolo.
It's Zoro.
And so it says it...
So I've been eating chips. I gotta save everybody from One Piece. Wrap it up.
What?
I said, so I've just been sitting here eating chips. Wrap it up from One Piece.
Fine, fucker. But that's what I've been reading, and I hate myself. Thank you, Zach. Jimmy, what have you been up to?
I've been watching a lot of Attack on Titan drip meme compilations lately. That's about it.
And he's showing them all to me as well.
Invigorating. Alicia, what about you? What have you been up to? What are you reading?
I started Vagabond yesterday, so that's my next thing, is reading through that.
Okay. You're going to finish that by tomorrow then, right? Because of how fast you read?
I speed read, apparently.
Yeah, obviously.
And
Zach,
I'm going to get through that in the next couple of days.
And Zach, when are you starting Vigilantes?
I mean, I'm waiting on you to finish One Piece, so I'll start JoJo. I just finished Pun Pun, though.
Oh yeah, you finished Poon Poon. That's right, Poon Poon, bitch. Thoughts on Poon Poon? Pain.
Suffering.
Welcome. I don't want to spoiler. I don't want to give any spoilers for Poon Poon, but
no, I won't talk about what happens in it.
But pain, right? I'm glad. I'm not glad, but I'm glad that you have joined in reading Poon Poon, because it was a train wreck of emotions.
Yeah.
So how about this? You read Vigilantes while I'm reading One Piece. So after I finish One Piece, you can read JoJo's.
Okay, but hear me out. How about everybody just read Vagabond?
Read Vagabond. No, for real. I agree.
The third time.
And also, don't speed read Vagabond, because you will never finish it.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you, Jax. One of the biggest things ever right now for me. The World Ends With You, the animation came out. The World Ends With You is a game from Square Enix that came out around 2008-ish, I want to say.
It was familiar.
One of my top 3 games of all time. It's one of the best stories, easily the best soundtrack in any fucking game series. It was made for the DS, went very under the radar. It was introduced in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But they have an anime now. And it's a bit rushed, in my opinion, as a fucking hardcore follower of The World Ends With You. It's a bit rushed, my opinion, but very good. It's on Funimation. It's for free, I believe, so you can go watch that. Please go watch The World Ends With You animation.
Yo, free's my favorite price.
Yeah, it's free. So go watch that shit. Very well done. If you like a good story, it's one of the best game stories I have ever received through playing a game. So, or better, go play the fucking game. I'm gonna catch up a chat that we can end here. You watched Gurren Lagann. I have not. The second movie, I feel like the second movie has ups and downs. I feel like it's better for My Hero Academia. I feel like the second movie is better in terms of the supporting cast of the other students, as well as the islanders that are on the island. They have really good arcs. The first half, Darling and the Franks. I have not watched that. That's the one with 02, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've not watched that.
Yeah, and dude, my brother is simping over 02.
No.
extremely bad right now.
You have Demon Slayer numbers. You have Demon Slayer number of chapters left. What does that mean?
Yeah, don't read any of Demon Slayer. Next.
Kill the Kill is actually fun to watch. Okay, One Piece is too many useless characters. Hard agree. Trigger would do well. Trigger original is YOLO. There's no L sound in Japanese, so the R and the L are used interchangeably. So the manga made his name Zolo instead of Zoro. Zoro is used more commonly. And the correct name is, I'm going to say Zolo because it's literally in the... Was it an anime thing? Is that what it is? Is it say Zoro?
It might be
character.
because
it literally says Zoro on his character when you look up on the wiki or anything.
Then why is it like in Shonen Jump just Zolo for like chapter titles?
Because the way letters work. It's like Kira versus Killa.
But
it's literally that, man.
That upsets me. I just started Poon Poon 2007. I'm playing the game first. Good. Okay. I want to thank everyone for coming by to the first episode of first official episode of Otaku Hell. We're just running under 2 hours, which is kind of where I want to keep it. Just under 2 hours. So
it feels pretty good.
Yeah. No, it was good. The pacing was well. We had good turn order of talking. And Alicia caught up on read Attack on Titan in like 24 hours or some shit. She's fucking crazy.
I just need to get a
No,
camera.
it took a couple of days.
Oh, did?
On my phone.
Yeah, it's whatever though. We're good. And we can only move forward from here, right? We can start here. We can only move forward.
Christ.
Let's keep moving forward. Keep moving forward until our enemies are destroyed or we get
That's
better.
right. Until they are destroyed.
Until we get better at a podcast. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you next week on episode 2 of Otaku Hell, where we will definitely not talk about Emergence. Thank you guys for coming back.
Maybe we will.